Alright, welcome back Raiders, welcome back, and today we've got a little guide video of how to upgrade your Scrappy to maximum rank so that you can get as much scrap as possible from him. So this is just going to be quick and easy. We're just going to show you exact locations where to get what you need to get this guy upgraded, and that's about it. So no nonsense, let's get straight into it. Drop a like if you enjoy this one, subscribe if you're new here, and let's go with level 1. Right, so for the dog collar, because it's usually found in a residential area, you're probably going to want to go to Dam Battlegrounds. That's where we are right now. So we're up here on the map, so at the kind of southwest or the northwest side here, called the Pale Apartments. This is where I found it, and I found it quite a couple of times since. Residential areas, there's a lot on Buried City. If you've unlocked that, you can also go there, but this is where I had success. So if you just go to the Pale Apartments here, obviously keep in mind if you're doing this kind of stuff, probably better in solos because there's going to be less action, and there's usually a lot more friendly raiders in solo. People that don't want to fight, they're just wanting particular loot. So if you just come into these buildings here, there's normally lots of containers you can search. So you're wanting to go up to the first floor, but you're just looking for this kind of area here. So it's these cupboards, things like this. This is where you'll find it, and if you're lucky, oh, we've got a toaster, that's for something else. And if you're lucky, one of these will have the dog collar. Just keep repeating this until you get it, and then you can get your Scrappy upgraded. Right, so for the level 2 upgrade, you're needing lemons and apricots. So the best place that I've found is Olive Grove here on Blue Gate. So on the map, it's right down the south here near the farmlands. So if you zoom in, Olive Grove, and there's loads of trees around here. You can actually get something else that we'll need later on, but I'll cover that in just a moment. So you're looking for not these trees here, it's the smaller trees. So it's these ones here. This is like a lemon tree, I think. Sometimes you'll be able to kick them, sometimes they'll be lying on the ground. You just need to get lucky with this one again. And the apricot trees are just about here as well. So it's these smaller trees that you're looking for. They drop the, so like there's a kick interact there, and there's an apricot there. Excellent. And you just look about these trees here for your lemons and your apricots, and you need 3 of each and you'll be good to go. So this is the best place that I've found. Just come here and keep trying. And this is a, I think this is a lemon tree here. Yep. There we go, there's a lemon. Excellent. So this is where you want to be, and you need 3 of each. So for the prickly pears, you're looking for this area of the map again. So we're on Dam Battlegrounds again. This time you're looking for, zoom out, Victory Ridge. And it's literally right in this area here. So it's an unmarked location, but there's loads of plants here that have a really high chance to drop the prickly pears. So if you just go over here, I did see someone here just a second ago, so I'll try to be quiet, just in case he's not friendly, but it's these plants over here, so these cacti. This is what you're looking for. You don't need to interact with them or anything, you just wander about. I think somebody's probably already been here and taken them, but they'll just be lying on the ground near the cacti, and there's absolutely loads here. So you just wander about and hopefully find them. There's not going to be any here because the guy's just been and taking them all, but just wander about the cacti plants and they'll be on the ground somewhere. And hopefully you get your 6 pairs for that one. This one took a while, but I did get lucky and got like 4 in one run. There's more over here, and there's just kind of a lot all over this place. So this is the area you want to be, just on the map again. Right here, in between Ruby Residence and West Broken Bridge, and that's where you want to go. Oh, there's one there. Hey, there we go. Alright. And you can get really lucky here. This is the best location that I've found, so this is where you want to be. So for the olives, we're back at Olive Grove again. So we were here for the last upgrade, but this time we're looking for a different kind of tree. So rather than the small ones, it's these ones here. They look like more pale and kind of a weird trunk shape with the smaller leaves. They're much smaller, kind of dark green leaves, and there's some olives there. So it's these kind of trees here. You can't kick these ones as far as I'm aware, so you're just looking at the bottom of the trees. And there's a couple about here, there's another one there, so it's this kind of trunk that you're looking for. And the olives will just be lying on the ground, like you can't kick the tree. There's another one over here, and you're just looking on the ground, and you'll need your 6 olives for this one. So this one might take a wee bit longer, but this is the best place that I've found to find them, because there's quite a few olive trees. There's another one over here. So this is definitely where you want to be for this one, and that's how you get your olives. There's some more there. Excellent, let's go. For the cat bed, which can be found in either residential or commercial, you can either go back to what we discussed at point 1 for the dog collar, so you can go back to Dam Battlegrounds and go up to the apartments here. They are residential. You can also check Ruby Residence. Between these two locations there's like multiple floors of 5 apartments, so you've got pretty good chance if you go up there. Alright, so for the apricots and the mushrooms, I found the best place is actually Spaceport, and we've spawned pretty damn close to it here, so it's literally just above Rocket Assembly here. See where all these trees are on the map? We want to go into this little gap here, so we'll just make our way there. If you spawn far away for these, you probably want to take adrenaline shots, because these just let you run really fast. So if you deplete your stamina, you can just inject one of those. It instantly gives you your full stamina back, and you also get free stamina for a wee while. So we're just going to head over there right now. There we go, look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, it's like 4 on the one. Sometimes you get more than 1 from one thing though. 1, 2, 3 on the one tree. It's not a guaranteed spawn unless other times I've been here and it's just been like looted already. Oh, we got 4, excellent. We probably just use our hatch key and get out. So if you get lucky like that and you get 4 in one go, you're absolutely jamming, mate. Another good location if you didn't have much success with the mushrooms is over here by the scrapyard on Dam. So there's a lot of fallen trees and stuff up that way, and that's another good place to get the mushrooms. So we're just going to head up there and I'll show the location off. So you're looking for fallen trees like these here. Sometimes along these trees, usually in ones with hollowed out bits though. So like this one. Nothing here this time. Usually like in those kind of areas. Yeah, so there's more fallen trees just further up. So it's this big area here that you're looking for, like fallen trees like this, but unfortunately nothing this time because we joined this one late, which is a bit of a pain. If you do join them late, obviously just probably best just leaving and going into a fresh one, because if people are looking for the same things, chances are they'll beat you to it, and there's not much you can do about it. But finally found one on this map, even though it was a halfway through raid, but here on trees like this. So fallen trees, that's what you're looking for. That's where they grow. You're going to be at this for a wee while unless you get that lucky spot that we talked about before. Sometimes it's only 1, but we only got 1 there. So that's unfortunate, but that's where they are. For the apricots, you're looking for these trees here. The smaller looking trees with a really short base like that. There's none on this one. There's none on this one either. Sometimes you can kick them to force them to drop like this. There we go. And that's the best way to get it, as far as I've found anyway. And if you get lucky like that, you'll only need to do it 3 times really, so yeah. For the last upgrade that you'll need for Scrappy, the very comfortable pillow here like this, I actually found most of these just randomly exploring. I wasn't like actively looking for them. It's the same as the cat bed, it's in residential and commercial, so again you can go back to the first location that we discussed. You can either go back to the exact same location here at Pale Apartments and Ruby Residence and hope that you get the comfy pillow there. It's also a good place to get the toaster and things like that. Or you can go back to the Galleria in Buried City here, so this location here near New District in the Galleria. There's also the library as well, is also a really good place. There's a lot of lockers in there with commercial loot, so you could go there as well. But that's probably your best bet for the comfy pillows, and once you've got all that, that'll be your Scrappy fully upgraded. So hopefully this has been a good little guide for you to get your Scrappy upgraded. If it has been helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like. Subscribe if you're new here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.